Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to cover two games that I got unexpectedly in the mail today from GameRight. One of them is Rory's Story Cubes, and first of all, I apologize if you can hear a lot of traffic. It's actually rush hour right now, but this is the only time I could fit in a video, and on top of that, everyone indoors is making a lot of noise, so I tried to sneak outside to sneak this video in. But yeah, I got two games from GameRight, one of which is Rory Story Cube's Batman version. It retails, it just came out, it retails for 10 bucks, I believe, according to my press sheet down there. So, like the other Rory Story Cube games, and I've never played a Rory Story Cube game before, but based on, my knowledge of the game, and according to the back of the box, basically you're going to be rolling these dice and making up stories. So it's very imagination heavy. We'll go ahead and unbox this in a little bit. The other game that I got from GameRight, and again, this is a very unprofessional video, I gotta say, but whatever. I also got Sneaky Cards Play It Forward. And this retails currently for $8.99. This is also a new game. And as the name implies, play it forward, you're actually going to be playing this game with complete strangers. Basically, there are various objectives. Wow, that's a very loud motorcycle. Again, apologies. But basically, you're going to be trying to complete these objectives on these cards. And then whenever you complete these objectives, you pass it off to the next person. So basically, like, one of these cards says, take a selfie with a total stranger. When you do, hand them this card. So as you complete these objectives, you pass it off. I don't know how I feel about paying for it. Well, I didn't pay for it. But someone that pays for a game that ends up giving all of these cards away to complete strangers. But I suppose if you're playing in a group setting and you use a little your imagination a little bit, you can get around that. But yeah, play it forward, Sneaky Cards. Let's go ahead and unbox both games right now, and we'll see what's inside. Okay, so here we are. Again, we've got Sneaky Cards, Play It Forward there. And then we've got the Rory Story Cube's Batman version. As you can see, I have not unboxed the game yet. And I do have my press sheets over here, just in case I need to refer to them. The Sneaky Cards game, suggested retail price is $8.99. I did do some research on the official website, or on their official website, and it is being sold on their website right now for $8.99. It contains 55 cards for one or more players ages 12 and up. And the Rory Story Cube's Batman here, I also did some research just to make sure that the price is right. On their official website, they are retailing it for $9.99. You can see the suggested retail price, $9.99. Now, I think this is an error. Contents 55 cards. I mean, it has dice, not cards. So I think it might just be a typo on the press sheet that I got. But as you can see, it's for one or more players ages 12 and up. Again, I don't know if they just forgot to change this information. I guess if we look at the box here, it might tell us. One or more players ages 6 and up. So yeah, I just believe this might be a typo on my press sheet. But yeah, I mean, it seems pretty simple enough. Anyone with an imagination could probably play this game. So let's just go ahead and unbox this and see what's inside. I'm trying to do this one-handed here. Not exactly the easiest thing to do. Alright. So what's this here? Sneaky card types. Alright, blue cards, engage, test your audacity and chutzpah, whatever that is. Red cards, connect, find things and not just objects. Yellow cards, surprise, use your sneakiness and espionage skills. Green cards are care cards, do good and give to others. Purple cards, grow, challenge yourself in new and interesting ways. And pink cards, create, make art with a purpose. So I guess that's sort of like your guide. If we take a look at some of these cards, this is that pink card. Mission objective, create. Design a new sneaky card. Create a new card for this game. When you do, share your ID on sneakycards.com and then pass this card along to someone else. Track this card. So that's pretty cool. So you can actually track these individual cards and maybe see where they are. I wonder if there's like a chip inside these cards or something. That'd be interesting. I don't know if there's actually a chip in these cards, but that would be an interesting way to go about, keeping track of the cards you are passing off. Most of mine would probably end up in a gutter somewhere. Mission objectives, create. Okay, let's try a different one that's a different color maybe. Again, it's difficult to do this one-handed. But, okay, here's a green one. Leave a generous tip. Reward someone for extra good service with an extra good tip along with this card. So that's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Bake something for a friend. Treat someone to a freshly baked Wow, I'm having a really difficult time. It's been a crazy day at work. Treat someone to a freshly baked batch of homemade yumminess. Give this card along with the goodies. Okay. And again, let's see if we can skip to a different color. Now, it's not a different color, but interesting. Give someone a gift for no reason. Give the last item on this list to somebody along with this card. Before giving the card, add another item to this list. Definitely. Huh. Skip this card into your favorite book at a library. If found, add the name of the book to the list, then repeat the above objective. That's cool. What's this here? Another yellow one. Skip this card into someone's locker. If found, take card and leave it in another locker in a different location. So as you can see here, this card is it's like sort of like a social experiment. And if you can indeed track these cards, as the bottom of the card suggests, then I don't know, I think that's a great idea, honestly. So yeah, that is Play It Forward. Let's just go ahead and quickly take a look at stories, the Rory story cubes. I'm going to have to pause the video here so I can open this with both hands, because I don't think I can do this one-handed. Well, I might be able to. No. Okay, I'm going to have to put a pause here, open the box, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I finally got the dice out of the packaging there, and this is the dice here, still in the plastic. But you can see the different dice faces. I believe that's the Batwing. What the heck is this? Oh, is that maybe the Bat Glove? Catwoman. Not sure what that is. Maybe that's someone up against the wall, about to be shot. I don't know. By a batarang. Okay, there's a police car. So again, you're going to be rolling these dice and creating your own stories. And the game actually comes with this guide here, so you can see all the different dice that are available. Joker, Scarecrow, Riddler, Clayface, Sword, Crane, down further, Switch, Tied Up, Robin, Gordon. So basically everything you might expect to find in the Batman universe. Batcave, Wayne Manor, Arkham Asylum. Great game, by the way. I have Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on the PC. The game also comes with this here, which I believe is a case for the dice. So you don't have to try and fit this all back into the box, which is a pain in the butt. You can instead put the dice into this here, and then just close it up, and then just, that's sort of like a travel case of sorts. And you could, in theory, just throw the box away, assuming that you could find a place for this piece of paper. Speaking of piece of paper, on the other side, you've got some instructions here. Again, it's nothing fancy. If you're going to play solitaire, roll all 9 story cubes and enjoy making your own Batman-themed stories. Try drawing your own 9-panel comic strip or writing an action-packed script. In large groups, you can play in a large group by giving each player 3 story cubes. Choosing the starting narrator and continue in a circle until everyone has had a turn. Each player rolls their 3 story cubes and adds to the story. Use phrases such as suddenly, meanwhile, and previously to link everyone's part of the story. Remember, you can combine with other sets of Rory story cubes. That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. If you don't have enough story cubes to give to each player, then after their turns, players pass their 3 story cubes to the next person who needs them. So again, this game is definitely high on the imagination. Just along with that Play It Forward game, you're going to be doing some pretty crazy stuff. It's not structured in the sense that, okay, this is game setup, so this cube goes over here, and these meatballs are over here, and these cards are shuffled, and each player receives 3. No, no, no. These 2 games are definitely meant to, basically encourage players to be, somewhat imaginative with their stuff. This one, this game over here is more of a social experiment, and sort of forces players to put themselves out there and into situations that they normally wouldn't be comfortable with. Whereas this one is just more of a group setting. You can sort of be a little bit more reserved here. But again, you're trying to come up with stories. So if you're a good storyteller, or you're quick on your feet, and let's say you enjoy being a dungeon master because you tell excellent stories, you can wing it very well, then I think you'd get a kick out of playing any of the Rory story cubes. And this, again, I like Batman, so that works for me. So yeah, that's just a quick look at Rory story cubes, Batman, and Play It Forward here. Sneaky Cards Play It Forward. Again, both of these games are available right now to buy on Game Right's official website. I don't know if www.gameright.com. So if you want to check out their website. They've got a store there. And again, this game here is $10 on their official website. This game is $8.99. So you can, you know, for $20 you can get both games. So yeah, that's just a quick look at both games. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to review this. I mean, again, both of these are sort of a special case. I mean, there's not a lot to review. I will say, though, in the case of this game, that the cards are... Again, I just put them away, but the cards are pretty sturdy. Like, they would have to be. They're pretty thick, so they're not going to bend easily. And again, they're going to have to be. If you're going to be passing these off to other people and doing various things, and if this is going to be cycling throughout the world as we know it, they have to be tough. Especially if there's a tracking system set up with this. So I do appreciate the case and the cards, good quality there, and the dice in this game also good quality, nice and heavy. So yeah, they're not like light and cheap. They are somewhat weighted. So yeah, no complaints with either game really, and I'm looking forward to trying them out. Okay, so there you have it. Apologies again on the quality of this video. It was just too noisy in the house. It's noisy outside, so I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. But hopefully I gave you a small taste as to what you would be in for should you decide to pick up this game, or both of those games, in fact. And I have to say, I'm impressed with both, so give them a look, at least. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm using my hands. I'm Italian, I can't help it. But yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, that way you can keep up to date with any new content I've been to publish. I also have an official website out there, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.